Hello everyone, Dylan Stevens here again, Certified Strength and Conditioning Specialist. Today in this video, I wanted to discuss whether or not children should lift weights. So a lot of people think that lifting weights you should only start lifting weights when you're in high school or you're 18. They think that lifting weights is going to stunt a child's growth, but in reality, it's not true at all. So I'm going to tell you why. So in reality, children are actually more likely to get hurt on the field or the court or the rink rather than the weight room. As long as there is a experienced supervisor watching over the kid and they're teaching correct form and they're making a slow progression and they're starting slow, there's more of a chance of them getting hurt in the game playing a sport rather than in the weight room. In a previous video, I said that muscles, tendons, and ligaments are like silly putty. So when you want to break silly putty in half, you do it really quick. You pull it fast. When you move it slow, it's a slow stretch. It doesn't really break. It just gets all droopy. So this is the same concept with your muscles and tendons and ligaments. When you're lifting weights, usually you're moving really slowly. You're not doing anything too stressful. When you're playing a sport though, you're moving fast, you're moving quick, you're moving with a lot of force. So that's when you're more likely to break something or to injure yourself. The other thing is stunting your growth. So this is, I don't really know where this comes from, but a lot of people say that lifting weights will stunt your growth, where in reality it's not true at all. Children can lift things up and put them down and not have any issues with their normal growth rate. In a lot of cases, it might help their growth. They might grow into their bodies a lot better. You see a lot of kids who are in their growth spurt phase, and one year they can run well and they look good, and then the next year they're 6 inches taller and they look a little clumsy because they haven't grown into their body, their height yet. So lifting weights can help you kind of make adjustments as you're growing. You can continue to improve your form and your mechanics as you're growing, and you can grow into your body a lot better. And that's probably the main benefit of lifting weights for children, is that there's not much of a muscular gain. They're not going to get huge. The kid's not going to get huge. They don't have the testosterone or any of the hormones that needed to do that. Most of the benefits from lifting weights for kids is going to be in the form of mechanics and form and nerve firing, efficient nerves. But that's the main thing that you're going to benefit with when it comes to lifting weights with kids, is they're going to learn proper form. It's going to transfer to sport. They're going to have less of a chance of getting injured because they know how to move the right way, and they're going to grow into their bodies a lot better. So as long as a kid has a good trainer and they're doing things right, they're starting slow, they're focusing 100% on form, there's not really a limit on what kids can do or should do in the gym. Like I said, there's less of a chance of getting injured in the gym than there is on the field. They're moving slow, they're moving heavier weights. The force is pretty low for the most part as compared to, cutting or twisting or turning or jumping or sprinting. So lifting weights for kids is a very good thing. It's not a bad thing at all. The only time it's a bad thing is if they're lifting with bad form and they're making bad habits that are transferring onto the field, which are then going to transfer into injuries. So there's a lot of benefits to lifting weights as a kid. There's really not much downside as long as you have a good trainer and they know what they're doing and they're starting slow, they're progressing slowly. Lifting weights for kids will actually benefit them in the long run. They'll form good habits, they'll learn how to move the right way, they'll become more explosive because they're training their nerves rather than their muscles as much. So there's a lot of benefits, and there's no real downside as long as the trainer knows what they're doing. So that just about covers it. If you like the video, please like it and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.